Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Lenovo Yoga Headphones, which are a really stylish and versatile pair of noise-canceling headphones. And as I've been working from home for the past few months, noise-canceling headphones have been an essential piece of kind of my kit. They just work great for helping me stay focused while I'm in meetings and when there's a lot of noise going on outside of my house, or if there's other people moving around. It just really helps keep me focused on what I'm doing. And in general, if you've watched a lot of my videos, you know that I'm a big fan of the Apple ecosystem. I use Apple AirPods Pro, a lot of Beats products, but those are not for everybody. I know there's a lot of people that aren't part of that ecosystem, and those generally come with a little bit more of a premium price. So I'm always on the lookout for great alternatives to that. And I've used Lenovo products in the past, such as their laptops, and we've also reviewed a few of their bags on the channel, and they've been great. So I was very excited when the company reached out to see if I wanted to test out their new headphones. And I've been using them for about a month, and so far it's been a great experience. The headphones have been very comfortable to wear. They have a really nice look. The noise cancellation works really well, and they also come in a little bit more of an affordable price point. So I'm really excited to share them with you guys, and I want to thank the company for sending the headphones for me to test out. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump in. Starting off with the overall aesthetic, I really love the appearance of these headphones. They just have a little bit more of a stylish vibe than a lot of the over-ear headphones that I've used in the past. So they're pretty kind of sleek and slim. They also have this lighter coloring here, and it just has a very kind of premium feel. So it has this silicone leather on the headset and for the ear cups, and then it also has kind of a metallic finish and a really durable feeling plastic. So it just feels like a headset that's going to hold up well over the longer term and just really match up particularly well if you're using a little bit more of a professional outfit. It's just going to blend in nicely. And then I really like that the headphones aren't super big or bulky. As you can see, they kind of fold into a very flat shape. You can actually collapse the headphones into each other, making them very packable and easy to throw into a bag compared to something like the Beats Studio wireless headphones that I normally like to use. They're just a lot less bulky, which I was a big fan of. These kind of collapse down into themselves, but they're still very big and hard to toss in to tighter pockets. So this one here, you can see there's a nice size difference. It's very slim, and so I'm a big fan of this design here, and you can actually see that in the cases for the headphones as well. So this is the case that's included with these headphones, and this is the one for the Beats Studio headphones. So just a lot slimmer all around, especially if you're traveling with a smaller bag or you just don't want to carry as much with you. It's just really easy to just kind of toss that in. And then as far as the design for this case, I really love that this included. It's a nice hard case that keeps your headphones very protected. They fit in there really easily, and there's a little diagram to kind of show you how to squeeze them in there. And then the case also has a little pocket at the top where you can store the included USB-C cable that you can charge the headphones with. So just a really nice, simple design. I love how well protected this keeps the headphone, and again, how slim it ends up being. Moving back over to the headphones, on the outside you can see that they have some physical controls, so you can control the volume, you can mute your microphone when you're using this to talk on the phone. Then you also have a power and Bluetooth button, and then a multi-function kind of play button, or you can call up some voice assistants with this. So really love having these physical controls on the outside, particularly after using AirPods for so long. It's really nice to just be able to reach up and kind of tap here as opposed to having to deal with any voice commands. And then you also have a USB-C port, which is how you charge the headphones, and then you can also connect it to a laptop. And so as far as how these headphones wear, they've been very, very comfortable. I really love the leather used here on the earpieces and on the headset. It just kind of feels very comfortable even for a longer period of time. One thing that I will mention about this style of headphones is that they're kind of on-ear headphones as opposed to being over-ear, so they don't completely cover your ears, such as the Bose QC35s or the Beats Studio wireless headphones. They sit on top of your ears, similar to the Beats Solo headphones that I used a while back, and I actually found these a lot more comfortable than those, even for a prolonged period. While the headphones were sitting on my ears, it never really felt like they started to hurt. And then moving into actually using the headphones, it's really easy to get them paired up with your device. You just kind of flip this switch up, and then it's very easy to find and pair. And a nice thing about these headphones is you can actually pair them with more than one device at a time. So I've actually paired these with my phone and my MacBook, and I'm able to switch between the two devices without having to disconnect and reconnect the headphones. So that's really, really useful. And then once you have them connected, the headphones sound really nice. They have a clear sound. They compare very well to my Beats Studio wireless headphones. Of course, they're not going to be quite as bass heavy as Beats phones, but I'm not an audiophile, so I'm never that great at judging the sound quality of these compared to really high-end kind of Sennheisers or Sonys, but for my use cases, these have felt really great. The noise cancellation on these has worked surprisingly well, especially considering that they're on-ear headphones and not over-ear headphones, so it really feels like it drowns out the noise in the background nicely. Not quite as well, again, as something that would fully cover your ears, but still really effective, and you actually have a few different levels of noise cancellation. So using this physical button here in the middle, you can actually put it to a few different levels or completely turn it off if you want to save battery life. And these headphones will go for about 14 hours with the noise cancellation turned off. With the noise cancellation on, I've gotten about 5 to 6 hours for the most part, so it's still really reliable. They last a decent amount of time, and then these have also been great while I've been working at home and taking conference calls because they have a good amount of environmental noise cancellation. So they have a lot of speakers all throughout the headphones that allow your voice to come in clear even when there's a little bit of background noise in my house. From the people that I've talked to while I've been testing these out, they've always said that my voice comes in loud and clear. And then the headphones are officially supported by iOS, Windows 8, and Android. But one thing that I noticed is that sometimes the physical controls don't really interact as well when I have it connected to my MacBook or even on my iPhone. The volume controls are a little bit inconsistent. The play and pause button works really well, but for actually calling up the voice assistant, this can also be a little bit inconsistent. So just not ideal if you're somebody who really lives in the Apple ecosystem. They're still useful, but they're not going to work quite as well as something like the AirPods that are actually fully integrated into that environment. And then that actually leads me to probably my biggest con with the headphones, which is the fact that there's no auxiliary cable so that you can connect these to your phone when they run out of battery, or maybe when you're on a flight, actually connecting them so that you can use them to watch a movie. From what I gather on the instructions, you can actually plug the USB-C cable into a Windows PC to listen through the headphones even when they're a little bit more dead. I haven't been able to do that on my MacBook, so maybe that's a feature that's not supported, but in general, it still would have been a really nice addition to have that auxiliary jack. It's something that's still very common on airplanes when you're watching all the movies, particularly on a longer flight and your battery may run out anyway. It would be nice to have just some extra support there. So a small nitpick there, and if that's not a huge deal to you, then this is really going to be a very solid and affordable pair of headphones that's going to look great and offer a nice sound and some really great active noise cancellation. And so to wrap up, it's been a really great experience testing out the Lenovo Yoga noise canceling headphones. They've been very comfortable to wear, they sound really nice, the noise cancellation works great, and they also come in at a pretty reasonable price point. And so you can currently purchase these on Lenovo's site starting at around $150. I've also seen them on sale a few times at around $120, and at those price points, I think it's pretty reasonable considering the features and build quality that they have to offer, and they also compare pretty well to other similar items in this price range. And if you guys enjoyed this style of video, I definitely recommend you check out some of the EDC videos that I've done in the past where I talk about my experience using items such as the AirPods Pro. And then I would also recommend you check out the video that I did recently on some of my favorite work from home and back to school essentials that actually included these headphones as well. And I want to thank the company again for sending the headphones for me to test out. And if you guys enjoyed this style of video and you'd like to see more like these, please give us a like. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos, and we'll see you in the next one.